But the swords already have been crossed over the Deputy Speaker's position. First it happened over the Speaker's position, now Deputy Speaker, because that's where the India bloc will want at least their candidate to win this time. Remember, it was already a bitter battle that had started for the pro tem Speaker's position, even though it's a temporary position. And then now, with the Speaker clear, that is Om Birla returning as 2.0, it will be about Deputy Speaker, and if the India bloc can manage to get the numbers together for their candidate. And will it be K. Suresh again this time? Now, the grand old party will want to push for K. Suresh because he's in the 8th term as a member of parliament. He's one of the senior most. BJP will want to put, possibly now that Om Birla has been selected, will they choose an ally? Will they choose the Telugu Desam party's candidate, perhaps for the Deputy Speaker's chair? But all of this is very crucial because the India bloc will want their representation in the key positions here as well. Amid all of this, remember, could there be a consensus also that the two sides can reach on? So let's take a look now at this report, because remember, one by one, this time it's been very interesting. Unlike the previous two tenures, pro tem speaker, leader of opposition, speaker's position. Rahul Gandhi has taken charge. Also, in many ways, the first constitutional rule, isn't it? Rahul Gandhi has delivered his first ever speech as a leader of opposition in the parliament. He's urged the speaker to not suppress opposition's voice. BJP trained guns, however, directly at him as an LOP. Here's all that's been happening, or why even the ruling party leaders are targeting him now over his parliament record in this report.
The opposition represents significantly more voice of the Indian people than it did last time. It is very important that the voice of the opposition is allowed to be represented in this House.
He's traded in his trademark white t-shirt for a crisp kurta. As he rebrands himself as the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi's debut as leader of opposition was promising. In his first constitutional role, he sent a sharp message to the newly elected Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla.
It is very important that the voice of the opposition is allowed to be represented in this House. I am confident that you will allow us to represent our voice, allow us to speak. This election has shown that the people of India expect the opposition to defend the constitution, the Samvidhan of this country.
As leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi is now equivalent to a cabinet minister in rank. So when the speaker was elected, he was called in by Prime Minister Modi to congratulate Om Birla. Rahul and Prime Minister Modi then shook hands themselves and escorted Om Birla to the speaker chair. While the India bloc hailed Rahul Gandhi on assuming the new role,
राहुल गांधी उनको बधाई देता हूं एलओपी बनने के लिए, और हम सब विपक्ष के लोग मिलकर के काम करेंगे, सत्ता पक्ष से जवाब मांगेंगे।
राहुल गांधी जी ने एज एन एलओपी कहा है, वो हम सबकी मन की बात है कि अब जो होगा जन की बात होगी, जनाधार पे होगी, और जनाधार के हिसाब से विपक्ष को भी इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी दी है जितनी सत्ता पक्ष ने।
The BJP is pointing to Rahul's parliament record and has branded him a third-time failure.
तीसरा लोकसभा है जब मैं देख रहा हूं उनको। पहले 14 में उन्होंने रफेल चिल्लाया, फिर माफी मांगा कोर्ट में, फिर अदानी अंबानी चिल्लाया, अब संविधान जो कांग्रेस पार्टी इमरजेंसी में संविधान को तोड़ मरोड़ दिया।
Rahul is the third member of the Gandhi family to become the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha. Now all eyes are on the Gandhi scion. With Maushami Singh and Piyush Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.